Hello and welcome to
Thehayteamtv.
Right, we got rain in 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days.
2 days. We don't know what day it is.
We've got a yellow warning now.
We've got a yellow warning for rain. So we have got a big clear up to do. We've got something like 150 acres left on the ground. We've got a couple of fields of bales of hay we got to get in. So it is going to be a case of all go and get that in. Got this?
I don't know anymore.
No?
No.
But we're quite looking forward to 3 days recuperation.
Yeah, then we go again next week.
Then we go again next week. But if you haven't yet done so, please, could you
Subscribe.
give us a thumbs up? That would be most appreciated. And we better get on with what we've got to do. This is the first look at a load of round bales of these 6 foots on a trailer. And I know what you're thinking. Why on earth is that one like that? Now, if you're a youngster, if you are learning to cart bales, haul bales, however you want to call that, if you leave any room or a gap at the back of the trailer, there, the back laid with rounds, and you go up a hill, and obviously Devon, we are covered in rolling hills, they will just leave the trailer. They will just exit and wander off to, you know, destination unknown. Okay, at a rate of knots. So we always put the back 2 like that and wedge it in. Okay, now yes, I know you're thinking, oh, all this extra room or air that you're carrying. Now just hold on to that. So if we were carrying 4 foots along here, yeah, we would have 6 by 6, 12, 5 on the top, 17, 2 on the front. Okay, yes, I know, like the 2 on the front we're only carrying on little old lanes going between a bit of land. We don't do it on main roads. So we're carrying 17, right? If we then went to the 5 foots, okay, 2 4 foots and a 5 foot. So 5 foots, we would have 10, 4 on top, 14, 15, 16, double that, you've got 32. Okay, now, what looks like less is again more. So now, with these having 3 in each bale of 4 foots, we're now carrying 39 bales. Okay, so there is a consistent improvement of we're carrying more weight, more grass out the field each time. So, which saves fuel, saves time, means with our simple 4-man team, we can clear lots of ground very quickly. Now, I'm only doing 1 load of this today. Tomorrow, which is both today and tomorrow, are going to be in this video, as this is big clear up before the storms get here. The trade will be running either a bit more later on or tomorrow, and that's just the way we'll crack on with this, because I haven't got to go mowing anymore. As you can see, caught up on hay. Hay's in all 3 bays. this bay's the emptiest. As you can see, obviously we haven't stacked all the way to the roof because we can't, because of the size of the bales. But there is more hay in here than there would be if we had 5 foots, because on 5 foots we could still only get 4 along, but there was a bigger gap on the side by the wall. Now we're making up all that space, and also there was a bit more of a gap up between the roof on this side. Occasionally we'll be able to squeeze like 1 more in there, but it's a shed we got and a shed we got to use. So we're getting more in now we've got 6 foots, which is a good thing. On top of that, oh, Charlie's come. You right? Yeah, so Charlie's been up in the top of the yard, because yesterday when I went mowing, Charlie's bringing hay up here after we did haylage, whilst I went mowing. So really quickly, he's been bringing them round halfway, and I've been banging them in the shed. Yeah, record speed. Drive too fast. Don't drive too fast. Safety first. Personally, my bearing is capacity first, so get as much done as fast as I can. And that's why I break stuff. But we won't go on about that. You want to know what we're doing next?
Yeah, so we're off to next.
Right, so we're doing haylage next. If in a minute, because I've got 1 more tray load to unload. Yep. As he knows because he can see it. If you start the haylage fields and then put them in this yard here. So the reason that Charlie hasn't been bringing haylage in is because I want to stack the haylage in the part of the yard that he brought the hay up in, which is my fault because that's where I said to put it yesterday, not thinking that I want to put haylage in there today. But it doesn't matter because I had to put the hay away anyway. So, hey. Anyway, I'm gonna get the wrapper, and on we go.
We are cracking on. It is the big clear up. Trying to get it all done, all baled, all raked up, ready for Friday. Now, we could possibly risk it and drag it out 2 more days, so today being Wednesday. We could possibly drag it out to Friday, but the rain's changing all the time. We'll just leave Friday free. I would rather just get it done, work later, get it done and bring it all in. It's easier that way. And then, you know, weekend wise, when the rain is here, we've got a yellow warning of rain now. So, you know, that'd be nice to have a couple of days just to chill out. And then hopefully next week, fingers crossed anyway, that this weather is back, like they're saying it is, then we can crack on again with first cut. But it is, I don't know what it is like for other people. Around Sussex area, I'm hearing that a lot of people have had real torrential rain and hailstorms. If that is one of our viewers, let us know, what was it like? I mean, it's unbelievable to see like how freak that was on social media. I mean, that was really freak. Those people in the middle of making hay. It's unbelievable. No one really saw it coming. So it is just mental, really mental. But it is just so hot. It's just dead air down here. What I hate about it, even though like we've got air conditioning obviously like that, but the hotter it is, like anything, they both struggle. I mean, I've got to say it, the air conditioning in this Fastrac, in both of our Fastracs, have been amazing. A lot of people say the air conditioning is crap on these. I've got to say it, the air conditioning is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, the power in the fans, I don't know if you can hear that, that's full power. It's mental. It's mental, and it's so cold in here as well. Let's have a little debate, just for a bit of fun. What do you think the best air conditioning is on a tractor? My personal opinion, I don't think you could beat an MX. Purely because the vents are up in the roof. So obviously air conditioning, the gas and all that, it's quite heavy. So it drops down on you. So you don't actually need all that power blowing at you, because it was actually naturally falling down on you anyway. And the air conditioning on our MX, the O2 one we had from New, we never even changed the gas in it ever. And it's still, when the air conditioning still worked as good when it left as when we bought it. Which, oh, it's another tractor. Anyway, talking about that tractor, we'll talk about MXs on another video. But yeah, so write in the comment below what you think the best air conditioning is. Yeah, let's have a bit of fun. Right, hand you back to Justin. We'll see what he's up to.
Right, weather's stopped play for a minute. Me little bless it, my little wrapper engine, it's got too hot and it's cut out. It's the second time it's cut out, so this time I'm going to leave it. I'm going to go bring in some hay whilst it just cools down and like the weather cools down. It is so hot right now. This is the hottest of the last 3 days, and well, it's only a little engine and it's having to work fairly hard because it's pulling around 2 rods, and it's also working fairly hard because it's got to move these around. I've only ever had it cut out on heat once, like in the last 3 years, but this time he doesn't want to keep going. So I ain't going to force it. I'm going to let the temperature drop and I'm going to bring in some hay.
Right, so that is a wrap for me raking. Isn't it, Reg? You coming? Come in. Right, so that's me done. Just in a water meadow here. Some nice hay, which actually took a very long time because you would not believe how wet the ground still was. But it's actually really nice stuff. Took a lot longer than we wanted, but such is life. So now, because it's the last field I'm raking for today, what I always like to do is get all the loose hay out from everywhere. I know it sounds stupid because it's going to happen tomorrow, but I cannot help myself. I like to clean my machine off, so when I get to use it again tomorrow, I know it's clean. You're not going to have a build-up of hay everywhere, because this, I've got to say it doesn't matter what rake you have. When you're raking hay, it hates it. Doesn't matter what rake. Doesn't matter what rake you got. It hates fluffy stuff. Not raking in, obviously the fluffy stuff and the dry grass rises and falls down. Hence, if you look at that behind me, where it all lands. Obviously, like haylage and obviously silage, you wouldn't get any of this. But obviously, our product we make is fairly dry. So you're always going to get it in the places like here's all the drag, because some of the rows were up to the A-frame on the rake. So it's just literally dragging along, and as we all know, it gets everywhere. So I'm going to clean this off, then I'm going to head back, put the tedder on, then I'm going to go and ted, well, 4 fields. We've hit a little bit of a snag. As you can see, I'm sweating. I've even got oil on me. So I was coming back to put the turner on, and that's when things got a little bit real. So the Fastrac has developed a very serious oil leak. So that is my night over now. So beers are coming down straight away, which I might add, which is very nice of them, because the time is now, I think, must be around about 7:30, 8 in the night. They're on their way down, but I have found the oil leak. I went down to the yard, washed it all off, and there is a valve underneath the Fastrac, and it's got a 30mm nut on it, or 30mm like banjo bolt with an O-ring, and you can see the O-rings pushing out. So that's where it's coming out from, and it's coming out at a rate of knots. Not spraying out, it's just obviously throughout the day, drip, 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 and it, like oil does, it gets everywhere. Yay, the joys of harvest, this is. It's been straightforward up until now, but this was always going to happen, because it does always happen. Hopefully, they can get us back up and going. So there is the bad boy, right there. The O-ring's hanging out. I don't know, it's like a blanking plug on a valve or something like that, but that's where the oil leak is coming from. So it's coming from, you can just see the O-rings just flat, just popping out a bit, and it's coming down here, coming down there. You can see the line anyway, coming right down there on top of the suspension arm, and then it's just dripping down. But over a period of time, that is absolutely dripping out. What I saw, Tom has gone from beers, and the job is now complete. All it was an O-ring, as you saw on the little video I did, on a check valve inside a block. I didn't want to touch that. A couple reasons, purely because one, they're quite, sometimes you can have a valve that's quite taut in there, and it can be like set to springs and stuff like that, and ball bearings. So one, I didn't really know what the valve did. Two, the tractor is in warranty, so there's no reason for me to touch it. And I phoned beers, and within an hour they were down. So can't really argue with that. I'm not going to go tedding now because it is late. It's past 9 o'clock, I think, and dew setting in. No point. And with the heat we've had today, it would have done the job for us, to be honest with you. But it's always nice just to air it up, so we won't bother touching that now. We'll go again tomorrow. I'm now going to go home and have a shower because I'm absolutely covered in oil, grease, and all that crap. So that's me done. Hopefully, my missus has cooked me tea. She would have, because she's good to me. and that's that. And we'll go again tomorrow.
Right, we're back going again. It's cooler now. As I said before, it's happened maybe once before, real hot conditions, and it's a little motor at the end of the day. But when these little things happen, you end up with a sea of bales. Now, I've done some of them, obviously. As I've got to change the wrap, I thought I'd get out and have a chat. We have smashed a lot today. Absolutely lot. This video, you're going to have 2 days in one. So, I'm going to bid you all a farewell and good night. And we will see you back in the morning on the clear up of everything we've got to do. So tomorrow I think we've got to smash 80, between 80 and 90 acres, maybe 87, something like that in a day, which isn't too bad because 4 of them are literally 4 fields are right by the barns, and that's all hay, and the other 5 or 6 aren't miles away, so we'll smash through it. And then fingers crossed, then hopefully, I know there's going to be people that don't want the rain and there's going to be people that do want the rain. It'd be nice to have nice rain because of, you don't want people, you arable guys with corn, getting the corn smashed to pieces. We just have some nice rain for 3 days with a bit of thunder and lightning, brilliant. Don't want absolute bedlam, basically. But anyway, I'll see you in the morning. Catch you later.